Here he goes forward, running with the ball, with pace as well. Still Milinkovic-Savic, a chance for him to score with a finesse shot. He's done it on his debut. It's Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome back to another one of these Barcelona career mode episodes. We are now in season 3 and this is episode number 2 and we've got so much business to get done with. First of all, transfer stuff. We still need to sign a backup striker and a backup goalkeeper, and apart from all that, we're also going to be discussing about quite possibly the biggest transfer of this series so far. So lots to do on the transfer side, and if that wasn't enough, we've got the Uefa Super Cup final as well as the Spanish Super Cup final. So today's episode is most definitely action-packed. So if you guys are hyped for this one, make sure to show your support by dropping a like on this video. That would be greatly appreciated. And tell you what, if you guys smash out 600 likes in today's video, I'll give you guys an episode tomorrow as well. So go down there and drop a like on the video. And if you're watching my content for the very first time, do subscribe for more FIFA 19 career mode content. With Leo Messi, Luis Suarez and the rest of the old guard gone, we've got a tremendously difficult job here at Barcelona. But I feel like we've started off pretty well, you know, bringing in someone like Milinkovic-Savic was massive. And in today's episode, we desperately need to bring in a backup striker because Icardi and Abel Ruiz just aren't enough. So that's something we're going to be doing very soon. And also bringing in a backup goalkeeper because right now our only keeper is ter Stegen. So that's the plan. And also we will be discussing about Leo Messi's replacement, the star player we're going to buy to replace him. So that's coming up very soon as well. Okay, so after going through the insane 800 comments that you guys left on the previous episode, these two are the players that I'm looking to purchase for this series. Andre Onana, Ajax keeper. In fact, in real life, apparently in an interview, he said he wants to join Barcelona. So kind of makes like, you know, a perfect signing. Again, bringing in an Ajax player, just like how Barca did with Silicen. I feel like this is a very realistic and fun transfer. And also Iñaki Williams, 84 rated, 26 years old. And the reason why I want to bring him in is because if you guys watched my Spain career mode, he was the undisputed best player in that series, and I feel like he's earned a move to Barcelona. We can easily get a good 4 years out of him, and I feel like as a backup striker with that amount of pace, he's going to be insane for us. So those two other players we're going to be signing in today's episode. And again, I want to thank you all for your support on the first episode of Season 3. 800 comments, over 900 likes. That is just ridiculous. It is finally time for the first press conference of the season. Again, if you guys have any questions, put them down in the comment section below. And let's get started. So first question, don't you think that Savic should play a bit of an attacking role? Honestly, I'm not too sure about that. I kind of prefer Savic as my CDM, but I would be open to trying out Pogba maybe as our CDM and Savic playing as our right centre mid. It's a bit of a, you know, 50-50 thing. I feel like both players can play in both positions, so I'll let you guys decide this. Where would you like to see Pogba or Savic play, you know? Which one should be our CDM? I'll put up a vote maybe, you know? Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote about this decision. Maybe that should settle it pretty easily. Okay, so next question. Do you consider bringing in Paco Alcacer back to Barca? Since by 2021 his ratings would have gone up a lot. That is exactly what I thought at the start, that his ratings would have gone up. You guys can't see this right now, but during this Spain career mode when I had to pick players for the, you know, Euros, I just checked out Paco Alcacer's overall, and in fact it was only 81 ratings, so kind of doesn't make sense to, you know, get him involved with Barcelona at this point of time. So yes, we won't be signing him. Alright guys, so here we go. The next question, what about signing Neymar as the successor of Lionel Messi, as he has grown under the influence of Messi's leadership? Honestly, bringing back Neymar to Barcelona would be a fabulous transfer. The only downside I can see to this transfer right now is Neymar's age, but I would honestly be open to bringing in Neymar. I feel like him replacing Leo Messi, of course Neymar will play on the left for us, but I just feel it's a transfer that makes perfect sense, considering in real life it seems like Neymar wants to move back to Barcelona, and also it seems like even Barcelona want to bring him in. It might cost a lot to the club, but it seems like this is a transfer both parties want. But it's of course very difficult to, you know, pull off because of PSG. Now I'm wondering if we should get this transfer done. There were a lot of comments regarding bringing back Neymar, and if not for Neymar, my second choice would be Kylian Mbappe. But before making these transfers, I want to do a poll to get an accurate representation of what you guys want. So on the top right of your screen, that is going to be a vote. Who should we sign to replace Leo Messi? Kylian Mbappe. Of course, Mbappe in the game is a right winger. We'll be using him on the left. I think he'll be perfectly fine. And of course, if we switch to a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation, we can play Mbappe, you know, as one of the strikers with Icardi. So Mbappe does offer, you know, a bit of more versatile attributes, you know, like being able to play as a striker and a winger. But at the same time, Neymar is a natural left winger. He just fits in perfectly, so he's one of the options as well. The third option is the most interesting one. It is to wait. It's to wait and maybe sign a backup left winger to Coutinho. Continue using Coutinho as our primary left winger, but wait until we get a solid youth academy prospect to replace Leo Messi. That is the option. So basically the third option is trusting La Masia. So those are the three options. Should we bring back Neymar? Should we go ahead and bring in the hottest prospect in the world of football in Kylian Mbappe? Or should we, of course, trust La Masia? I'm leaving it completely up to you guys. So this transfer or no transfer will be decided in the next episode. For this episode, though, we're going to be wrapping up Iñaki Williams and Andre Onana signings. That is it, guys, for today's press conference. A lot of decisions for you guys to make. But let's move on. Player of the episode goes to Milinkovic-Savic. A huge majority of you guys voted for him. He is now getting himself a 91 rated Team of the Week card. He scored a fabulous finesse shot against, of course, Valencia in the first leg of the Spanish Super Cup on his debut as well. So definitely worthy of being player of the episode. You guys had to pick 6 of our season goals for this upcoming season, and you guys picked some interesting ones. I had to go through 800 plus comments, but it was fun and it was worth it. So let's get started. So the first objective is history repeats itself, which is basically us trying to, of course, win the treble this season. And, you know, the 5th time in the history of the club. So that is going to be a difficult objective. We'll see what happens. The Assist King. Break James Milner's record of 10 assists in a Champions League season with a Barca player. That is also a difficult one. But I feel like, you know, with having Pogba, Dembele, Coutinho, maybe even Savic, Artur and all, maybe it might just be possible. The future is bright. Scored a total of 15 goals and assists with youth academy players. This is one of the most interesting objectives that we have on here, because it's going to be a challenge, you know, scoring goals and getting assists with the likes of Petar Rujovic, Patrice Pino, Juan Insua, maybe a few more youngsters that we bring up this season. But I feel like it's an exciting objective involving the youngsters, which will be a lot of fun. And on the second page, we've got Hat-Trick Heroes, which is going to be a fun one as well. Scored a total of 5 hat-tricks with Barcelona players this season. So it can be with any players, but we need 5 hat-trick heroes throughout the course of the season. The next, Andres Iniesta, grow Ricky Puig to an 83 overall by the end of the season. This shouldn't be much of a problem. I feel like with training, we should be able to get that done, but I really want him to be 83 at least by the end of the season, because he needs to be at that overall soon, because I want to get him involved as much as possible in the first team. Now the last one is probably an emotional objective. Replacing Messi. It's a difficult one because carrying the weight of the absence of Leo Messi is going to be tough for any player. Score 30 plus goals with any Barcelona attacker. So we need any one Barca player in this team that we have to score 30 plus goals. So far in this series, in the 2 seasons that we've done, only Leo Messi has managed to score 30 plus goals. So someone needs to fill in for those goals, and I'm hoping it's someone like Icardi or Dembele. We will see what happens. So those are the 6 season goals that we've picked, and I'm hoping we'll be able to, you know, complete most of them. Now, of course, we need to complete 3 of these 6 objectives minimum, otherwise we will have to do a forfeit, which I haven't decided what it actually is. So I'll be going through your comments, keep putting in forfeits, you know, suggestions for forfeits, and we'll finally decide soon what forfeit should we do if we fail to complete at least 3 of these 6 objectives. It is time to face Valencia away from home, the second leg of the Spanish Super Cup. The first leg now ended in a 1-0 win for us, where of course Savic scored his first goal for the club. But 1-0 is a very difficult scoreline because it's not really that big of an advantage, and Valencia can easily get back into this one. So we've still got a tough job here to do to try and win our first trophy of the season, which of course is the Spanish Super Cup. I've gone ahead and changed formation, so instead of going with a 4-3-3 formation, I've gone with a 4-1-2-1-2 NATO formation. It's a formation that worked so well for me at the 2020 Euros, so I'm hoping, you know, we can bring that form in to, of course, the Barca career mode with this formation. So Icardi plays as my left striker, Dembele as my right striker, Coutinho cam, Artur Pogba and Milinkovic in midfield, Grimaldo, Longley, De Ligt and Smedo at the back, and ter Stegen in goal. I'm going with Longley and De Ligt as my centre-back pairing just to give him Titi and Koulibaly a bit of rest, because we've got Spurs coming up soon in the UEFA Super Cup. But anyways, that is our team. It's a strong team. It's a very strong team. Quite possibly our strongest 11 except the centre-backs. So I'm still expecting to, you know, get the job done and win this trophy. In behind to Ousmane Dembele, who I think is onside. Dembele shoots and the keeper makes a solid save. One thing I'll say, even though we didn't score from this attack, in these first 16 minutes it's been all Barcelona, and this 4-1-2-1-2 formation is working so well. It's a corner for us, and it's going to be Coutinho to whip this one in. Icardi with the header hits the post there. That's not good, but here's Coutinho again, whips in another cross. Dembele trying to, you know, get the header on target, but that just didn't work out. Another corner for us. Dembele whips this one in. Decent corner. It finds its way to Felipe Coutinho. Coutinho strikes it well, but straight towards the keeper. Coutinho cutting inside Icardi. Cheeky pass to Paul Pogba, waiting for Grimaldo to make his run. He has done so. Grimaldo whips in the cross to Felipe Coutinho, who strikes it so well, but Neto with a fabulous save. We are creating so many chances, but it's just not happening for us in the final third. It is half time, but I'm really confident with this formation and this team. I feel like the goal will come soon, so let's keep going at it in the second half as well. Here's Felipe Coutinho. Sees Ousmane Dembele and utilising Dembele's pace here. Dembele gets it inside. Puts in the cross to Pogba. Now to Artur. Artur Pogba. Again, what's going on here? Again, look at their defence, man. But Coutinho tries to get the shot off, blocked. How are we supposed to get past this Valencia defence, man? They're literally playing, what, 9 at the back, 10 at the back? It's a struggle. Valencia finally attacking. It's Correa with the shot. But what a save from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. This entire game has literally been us attacking and Valencia defending. I guess finally they've realised that they need a goal and hence they are going forwards. Hopefully this will open up some space for us as ter Stegen gets that one away. Not really, as Porto might have a chance. Shoots! Big save again from ter Stegen. I am bringing on Malcolm for Ousmane Dembele as my only substitution now, because I feel like having Malcolm, who has scored a lot of late goals for us throughout the course of this series, might just help, you know, the extra legs and all. So yes, Dembele goes off, Malcolm comes on. Here's Felipe Coutinho. Coutinho now looks to be in a decent spot. Still Coutinho. Oh, brilliant from Felipe Coutinho. That was a tremendous attempt from Felipe Coutinho to get into that position, but after getting there, to miss the chance that badly was just awful, man. If only Coutinho could improve his finishing near the goal, he'd be an insane player. Right now I feel like that is what's disappointing us a lot whenever we play him. Although this game has been frustrating because of us not being able to break down this Valencia defense, right now if the score remains the same, we will be champions. So I don't mind this game ending in a, of course, 0-0 right now. There you go, guys. This might be one of the most exciting 0-0s that we've had, because there was so much happening in this game. But ultimately it is a 0-0. Disappointed not to score, but most important thing, we've managed to win the Spanish Super Cup. It is time for the trophy celebrations at the Mestalla, and it's going to be Captain ter Stegen lifting this trophy. I mean, it's been messy so far in this series, lifting all the trophies for us. It's a bit weird seeing ter Stegen lift it, but I feel like he deserves to be captain of Barcelona. He played a crucial part in this game, made quite a few big saves, so fair play to him. Also helped us keep the clean sheet. Our first trophy of the season, the Spanish Super Cup, is in the bag, which I'm super hyped about. Hopefully this is a good omen for the club and we'll go on and win many more trophies. Okay, so this is actually a pretty interesting offer coming in from Bayer Leverkusen to loan Musa Weig, and you know what, I'm going to accept this. Not because I feel like we won't be using Weig that much, but loaning players actually really helps their overall, as we saw with Abel Ruiz and co. So I will be loaning out Wake, and in case we need to use him because of injuries and all that, I'll just recall him. It just makes perfect sense. So we're going to loan him out to Bayer Leverkusen, of course, if the deal goes through. It is time for some transfer business finally, as we're going to sign the man that brought us success in the Euro 2020 tournament. So Andre Onana will have to wait for a while because I'm not sure about anything about this guy, so I'm scouting him right now. And once we get a bit of a more detailed report on him, we'll try and sign him. So for now though, let's try and approach Inter Milan for, of course, Iñaki Williams. Interesting to see him at Inter Milan. He made a big move away from Athletic Bilbao, so good for him. Must have gotten a tremendous amount of experience there. So we're going to offer £40 million for him. I feel like that is a solid transfer offer. Let's see what they come back and say. 40 million. Alright, so they want 56.7 million. I'm going to remove the sell-on clause. You know what? We'll keep the sell-on clause and I'll put it down to £50 million. I feel like that is a very fair offer. So let's see what they come back and say. Alright, 51.7. I can work with that. So 51.7 million plus a 10% sell-on clause for Iñaki Williams is the deal we've agreed upon. Okay, so Iñaki wants a rotation squad role, which is perfect because that's exactly what he's going to be here at the club. 5-year contract length, that's what I'm going to offer him. I want him tied up for the rest of his career here at Barca. That's perfect. No release clause as well. He doesn't mind that. Now, the interesting part, the wages. So I'll offer him £100,000 per week and a signing bonus of 600,000. I feel like that is a very fair contract offer. Let's see what he comes back and says. Well, he wants a big raise. So he wants 145,000, 1.3 as a signing bonus. So let's remove the goal bonus first of all and just offer him this contract, which I feel is okay. It's expensive, but it's okay. And there you go, he accepts that contract. So Iñaki Williams is now a Barcelona player. And there you go, we've wrapped up this deal for Iñaki Williams, 51.7 million. 84 rated. Look at some of those stats, man. He's got great dribbling, great ball control, insane shot power, amazing sprint speed, of course, 94. He's going to be either a fantastic super sub for us or even an amazing, starter. So I'm super hyped to have him here at Barcelona. We've got another chance to win ourselves a trophy, this time being at the Uefa Super Cup. We won this same tournament last season. If we can make it 2 in a row, that'd be fantastic, and I do feel like we've got a good chance of doing so as we face Spurs. Barcelona versus Spurs. Harry Kane is going to be a tough player to come up against. We know he's a goal machine, but I feel like we can get the job done against him. So it's time for the UEFA Super Cup final. Okay, so because of fitness reasons, I had to make a few changes to the lineup, but I still feel it's a solid team that we're putting up now against Spurs. So Icardi, Dembele continue to start up front for us. Pogba playing in cam. I think that's the first time we've got Pogba playing in cam for us. I'm sure he'll, ball out in that position. Riqui Puig gets his first start of the season in the UEFA Super Cup final. So that's a pretty big moment for him. I'm excited to see what he can offer. Artur and Milinkovic-Savic complete the lineup. Miranda plays as well. Big moment for him. Umtiti, Koulibaly at the back and Kimmich as our right back. Again, I don't know why Umtiti's our captain. Let's make it back to, to Stegen. And let's get right into it, guys. UEFA Super Cup, it's a trophy. Again, I want to win. I want to try and win 5 trophies this season. So let's make it 2 out of the 2 that we can do so right now. Let's have a look at Spurs' team as well. Look at that badge on the shoulders, guys. 7 Champions League trophies. That's what it signifies. And I'm glad we have that. By the end of this season, hopefully it will be 8. It does look pretty good, guys. That's a neat new feature EA have added in career mode this year. Here's the Spurs team that we are coming up against. They've got Lloris, Gimenez, Davinson Sanchez, Walker, Rabiot and Herrera in midfield. That's interesting. Ali, Son and Pulisic, who would be really high rated by now. Kane up front as well. That is a very good team. No wonder they won the Europa League. This is going to be a super fun game. But of course, we're playing for the trophy. Let's go ahead and get it. Spurs with a corner now. That's a decent ball played in. Riqui Puig getting it away. I'll be honest, guys. These early 20 minutes or so, it has been all Spurs. We just haven't been able to do anything, guys. So I'm hoping that'll change soon. Son destroys me there. This is not good at all. Still Son. We get it away thanks to Umtiti, but what is going on? Spurs dominating so far. Still Dembele sees Joshua Kimmich, and here we go forward. This might be it for us. Still Joshua Kimmich running, but Son is chasing him like a madman. But Kimmich whips this one into Pogba, and Paul Pogba scores. And I must say, this goal has come against the run of play, but it's Paul Pogba playing in that cam role for the first time in this series, gets the goal for us. And a fantastic celebration from Pogba. I've grown to that celebration and now I kind of like it. Anyways, what a cross from Joshua Kimmich. I mean, with his weak foot, whips it in straight to Pogba. And look at that for a leap as well from the Frenchman. Straight into the back of net. We lead 1-0 in this final. Son whips in a dangerous cross. Look at the amount of free space for Pulisic, but Ter Stegen, he makes it look so easy. He didn't even parry that. He just straight up collected it. This guy is just the boss. And here they go on the attack. Dele Alli has run into open space. He whips the cross in, and they might have a chance to score, but what a save from Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. Point blank range. He came a bit ahead to try and, cover more area, as much area as possible to make the goal look bigger for Son. And it worked. What a save that was from Ter Stegen. He has been keeping the scoreline 1-0 in this game because he's so good, man. Half time, and I feel like something needs to change. I know we are in the lead, but it's just not working. I mean, what are we even doing? We've conceded about like 5 or 6 or 7 chances to Spurs. Thankfully, they don't have their shooting boots on, but right now we're hanging by a thread in this game thanks to that Pogba goal. So I feel like something needs to change. I feel like Puig, he's just not up for it right now. Maybe that injury has had a lasting effect, and I feel like he'll take a few games to, get back into his groove. So on comes Felipe Coutinho, who I thought was really good in that last game. So he's going to be going back into that cam position. Pogba dropping down to, of course, right centre mid, and that's how we're going to roll for the remainder of this game. Dele Alli now on the attack, and here goes Spurs. What a chance for them, but it's that man Ter Stegen again. It looks like he really wants that Player of the Episode award because he's making some crazy saves and definitely is contender right now for it. And here maybe we might have a chance to go forward. Maybe not. Back to Harry Kane. Kane shoots first time, and Ter Stegen just cannot be beaten tonight. He's making some crazy good saves, and that's like his 5th or 6th or maybe even 7th save. That's how good he's been. Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I forgot to put Iñaki Williams on the bench for this game. That is so frustrating. I wanted to bring him on now to be a super sub for us, and I can't do that. Oh, that is so annoying. But, the only positive thing about that is that Iñaki Williams will be making his debut against Real Madrid on matchday 1 in La Liga. So that's a bit of a positive. But right now, we cannot use the pace of Iñaki. Free kick in a brilliant position for Felipe Coutinho to maybe curl this one in. Let's see if it's possible. Coutinho takes this one. Decent attempt, but it was kind of off target. I mean, he got it over the wall, but not on target. But, frustrating. Still 1-0 to us. Here's Felipe Coutinho now, the super sub. Icardi back to Coutinho. Coutinho plays this one to Icardi. What a pass this is. We can end this game now. And Mauro Icardi opens up his account for the season. What a finish from the Argentine. Felipe Coutinho gets the assist. One thing I must say, Felipe Coutinho as a cam is a different beast. I mean, look at that for a pass to Mauro Icardi. That could well be one of the best assists of the season. The way he just found Icardi. And then when Icardi's one-on-one, he's not going to miss. He is not going to miss. No chance for Lloris. And it's 2-0 for Barcelona. Here's Dele Alli. Whips in the cross. We should be able to get that one away. We weren't. And Harry Kane brings Spurs back into this game. But I feel like there isn't enough time. But we'll see what happens. But maybe it is game on. There you go, guys. It's full time. And we've managed to win the Uefa Super Cup. It was a hard-fought win, I'll say that. I mean, yes, we went up 2-0, conceded a late goal. But I feel like overall, Spurs was so good, but this man right there, Ter Stegen, was the reason why we managed to hold on for so long and get the job done. So a big performance from the captain, just showing why he needs to be captain of this club. He leads by example, and of course the goals coming in from Pogba, which by the way was a great goal, and also Mauro Icardi after a magical assist out there from Felipe Coutinho. But I guess we are winning the UEFA Super Cup. It was a 50-50 game. I feel like both sides could have an argument for winning the tournament, but ultimately it is Barcelona that wins the UEFA Super Cup second time in a row. Without Messi now, we've managed to win 2 trophies, although these trophies are like pre-season trophies. We can't really, you know, give an accurate judgment of the team based on these 2 trophies, but I feel like we are heading into the right direction, and let's hope we can continue pushing on and win more titles in this series. A big moment though in this series to win the UEFA Super Cup. Well, there you go. Musa Wig has been loaned down to Leverkusen. I really hope he can continue growing at that club and come back as a better player. You know what, guys? This might actually cost us, not knowing much about Andre Onana and trying to sign him, but I want to wrap up this deal right now itself before maybe other clubs go in for him, because I know he's a good keeper, so we're going to try and sign him without knowing much about him, so this is going to be a bit difficult. So what I'm going to do is offer, I don't even know what's a fair offer. Let's go in with 20 million to just see what Ajax come back and say. Hopefully they won't straight up reject the offer. They won't. Okay, so they're pretty reasonable. 30.4 million and a sell-on clause of 5%. I'm not going to argue with that. I feel like that's a reasonable offer. So even without knowing much about the player in terms of overall, we are getting this guy for about 30.4 million pounds. He's a player a lot of you guys suggested, former La Masia grad, and I feel like as a backup keeper, we can't be going wrong with him. Okay, so far I've offered him a rotation squad role, which he is accepting. So we can offer him 5-year contract length. Let's see what he thinks about that. Perfect, that's worked out well. No release clause. Okay, so he wants a 50 million pound release clause. We're gonna deny that release clause. We don't need to put a release clause on him, and he's, I guess, happy with that. So 56,000 and, you know, a signing bonus of 480,000. I'm not going to negotiate. I'm pretty happy to offer these wages to Andre Onana. So there you go. We've signed a backup goalkeeper already. That's a fantastic transfer that we've just made. And there you go. Barcelona win a race. And there you go. Barcelona win race for 24-year-old Andre Onana. Let's see his overall. 82 rated. Perfect for a backup keeper. He's got 91 kicking and 88 diving. A bit low on the reactions and reflexes, but not bad. For someone who's going to be mostly playing in the Copa del Rey, it seems like a perfect transfer, so glad to have him at the club. Alright guys, I think we are done for transfer business for today's episode, but in the next episode, you guys have a huge decision to make regarding whether we should sign Neymar or maybe Kylian Mbappe or stick with La Masia. I really feel we need another player because if we just look at the team right now, I feel like we kinda lack a 30+ goal player alongside Mauro Icardi. Bring in Neymar, I think, would be massive for us. We maybe could play Coutinho in midfield so he won't lose out on much game time. And we could find ways to implement everyone in the team. And you guys know how injuries work, so I feel like the entire squad will be utilized even if we sign Neymar or Mbappe. But it's going to be a big decision you guys will be making for the series, whether we sign either one of them or not. But I'm excited, I'm super hyped. And if that wasn't enough, in the next episode, La Liga kicks off and we've got Real Madrid away from home at the Bernabeu. So that's going to be the first game in the next episode, playing at the Bernabeu without Leo Messi. That certainly hurts, but it is what it is. We've got to try and cope without him, so that is going to be in the next episode. Okay, so it is time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode. And what I'm going to do today for the vote is that because a lot of you guys actually just go ahead and vote for the player at the start of the video itself, to prevent that and keep the vote accurate, I'll be putting the vote up as option 1 and option 2. So for today's vote, option 1 is going to be Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who was so good, by the way. I know he conceded late on to Kane, but the reason we won the UEFA Super Cup was quite possibly Marc-Andre ter Stegen. So he is one of the nominees for player of the episode. Second nominee going to be Paul Pogba. I thought he was solid in the first game and also great in the second game, so he's going to be option 2. You guys can vote for either of the two by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. And there you go, we're done with another episode of the Barcelona career mode. Next episode, we've got the likes of Iñaki Williams, maybe even Onana, making their debut. Some more signings to make, some more exciting games. And this episode was super fun as well, with of course the UEFA Super Cup and the Spanish Super Cup finals. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll be seeing you guys hopefully tomorrow for another episode of the Barcelona career mode series. 600 likes, and I promise you guys an episode tomorrow as well. So go down there and drop a like on the video. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, why not subscribe for more FIFA 19 career mode content, and I will see you guys next time.